Welcome to Fin Ice 2019.
We're here on the live stream.
That's right. For the finals of the men and women for the European Cup.
So we've been here since the morning watching the qualification rounds for men and women, and currently have the route preview going on for the men's final route here, which you can see on the tower.
We had many men and women climb this morning, with 8 men and 8 women making it to the finals.
And all 8 of the men that are climbing here in the final route topped out on both of the qualifying routes, which is pretty incredible. It was really, really great climbing to watch, and really close call, of course, of who was going to be making it to the finals there.
Fortunately, we didn't have 9 top out on both routes. We would have had to figure out who to cut from the list.
Yeah, exactly. And for the women, we definitely also had some topping out on the routes, and
we had 2 women top out a route.
so the finals rounds that should be starting here in about 10 minutes or so should be starting off with the men climbing first. And again, their route is visible here on the front of the tower, where you can see, well, I guess from the view that you have right now, it's the left face of the tower is going to be the men's route. And we will have 8 competitors, as well as the 8 women finalists that will be climbing the women's route here. And so now we have a view of both of the routes. One of the routes is going up through this overhang, the other one here on this front-facing wall. So competitors will have 6 minutes to get through as much of the route as possible. And whoever's making it to the highest clip or the highest hold will be scoring the most points.
That's right.
And of course, falling off of the route ends the climb there.
These routes are designed so that the goal for the route setter is that only one person can finish the route. So it starts for these finals at a high level and continues to get more and more difficult with each move. At least that's the intention. If they're made well, that's how they should go. So we'll be able to find out who is the best climber here today. All right. We've got the women's competitors lineup for tonight. We will be starting off with Annabelle Bouchard from France, Vivian Labarile from Switzerland, Yulia Filateva from Russia, Valeria Bogdan from Russia, Mira Alhonsuo from Finland, Marianne Thomas representing France, Enni Bertling representing Finland, and Cena Gertz from Switzerland.
And all of these women will be, correction to my previous statement, climbing this route on this front face here, so the one that's more visible to you currently. And then the men will be climbing this overhanging route here that we can see as well.
There will be 14 clips on the women's route and 18 clips for the men's route. The men, who have all topped both qualifying routes that will be competing tonight, will be Ilya Kurokchin from Russia, Artem Bazegsky from Russia, Valentin Zupavin, Ukrainian climber, Yannick Gladhard, Swiss climber, Pauli Salminen from Finland, Vadim Malchukov of Russia, Kevin Husser from Switzerland, and Luna Ladevant from France. All strong climbers. We'll see how they do. Each have impressed us through the qualifying rounds, and if you've been watching any previous championships for the ice climbing UIAA championships, they have all had some impressive wins, particularly Yannick Gladhard winning the Denver Cup recently, and others have done incredible work this season as well.
And so all of these men and women that are climbing here in the finals have already tested out this overhanging section here of the tower. The route now is different, of course, than it was in the morning, but all of these men battled all the way through that, and we'll get to give it another shot here in the afternoon, and we'll see how they fare and what kind of holds they've picked to put up there for this final route. I'm sure there's going to be some creative moves and interesting maneuvers that we'll see.
That's right.
Should be exciting.
So far today, with everyone topping, these 8 climbers, especially of the men, have not seemed to have many issues. So will be great to see where they fail today here on these routes.
And it'll be interesting to see how this 6-minute time limit goes for this overhanging route. For the qualifying rounds, they had 4 minutes, but the route that was on the overhang was a bit shorter. So I'm waiting to see how they deal with the time limit and all of the moves, of course, and how that comes together. And if you were with us yesterday watching the youth championship, you can see that the weather here is a little bit nicer than it was yesterday. There's no snow and high winds. We have the sun shining and shining right on that ice tower there, reflecting off that nice yellow color there. And I'm sure the climbers are happy about it. The temperatures also come up significantly since the morning, so should be a little bit nicer here for them in the afternoon for the finals.
It is prime ice climbing weather, that's for sure. Great day for competition. Absolutely blue sky. Going to make for great time to remember. That's certain.
And remember, just like yesterday, or if you weren't with us yesterday, then just to let you know, you can use the hashtag UIAA ice climbing to get in touch via social media. And of course, we have the live stream up on YouTube. So if you want to ask us any questions or get in touch with us, feel free to do that.
Seuraava bussi lähtee 5 minuutin kuluttua ja sitä seuraavat 18:30. The next bus leaves in 5 minutes. The next one after that is 18:30.
So the competitors are heading over to the isolation area now. They're done with their route preview. And during the finals of these competitions, competitors are not allowed to watch other competitors climb. So they stay in a tent structure over there in isolation. And we should be starting with the finals here shortly. They're going to pull the ropes down, I believe, and get going. So not too much longer.
alapuolella se ei voi olla, kun reitit menee siitä. Niin.
First climber, the UIAA Ice Climber European Cup Finals will be Annabelle from France. Bib number 5.
Okay, here we go. We have our first female competitor on the wall. Annabelle Bouchard from France.
Bib number 5. Starting with a good pace.
Definitely looking confident here.
The time limit on these routes is 6 minutes.
And so she has the 6 minutes to make it as far as she can on this route.
Certainly trying to hurry. It's always a shame if you pace yourself a little bit too slow and you know that you could have continued. You'd rather make the moves that you know and find the ones that you're going to have a harder time with and spend your time there.
Definitely. But as we saw this morning, it's also a balance between not being too rushed and making a simple mistake. So
that's
there's
right.
a fine line there. Good reach over there to the second clip for her.
And moves the rider's ball. On the big blue
Getting her
hole.
weight shifted over there and right into clip number 3. You can see the timer running there with 4 minutes, 40 seconds remaining.
Nice drone shot.
Looks like she's
Into
struck.
clip 3. Big reach from Annabelle. She's certainly not straining herself at this point.
And those volumes, I think, can be quite tough to get your crampon into, as we saw her favoring the wall over the volume there with her left foot.
Annabelle makes clip number 4. Continue straight to clip
And
number
flipping
5.
straight from 4 to 5 there.
Really showing how she needs to shift her weight.
Straight to rock hold.
Good precision on the rock hold.
Yeah, she knew exactly where to place that
Next
tool
clip
there.
number 6.
Making it look pretty easy so far.
And plenty of time there. She's on clip 6 of 14. She's got over 3 minutes left.
3 minutes on the clock.
On to clip 7.
Great pace.
She looks like she really knows how to use these holds. Not having to do many adjustments.
Annabelle now moving from the red volume on the sand tone. Beside clip number 9.
Annabelle has made clip 10. Looking really good.
She's still got a little bit over 2 minutes here to get through the next 4.
We'll see. Coming in super strong.
In the sand tone and blue volume.
A little bit shaky there on that hold.
Big reach out to the right. Moving her feet. Into clip 12.
20 on the clock. That's clip number 12.
What a run for the first climb of the women's finals.
And she's still got over a minute here.
Oh,
A little bit of a slip, but a good recovery.
here she goes. Let's see if she'll make the final move of the first route.
Oh, and she made that look easy.
Wow.
Topping out
Wow.
first climber of the day. Or of the finals, excuse me.
Now we have to find out if if everyone can repeat that, if the route is too easy, or if she just made it look easy. What a climb.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting for the
Holy smokes.
finals route. Not usually expecting the first competitor out the gate to make it to the top with such ease and with sufficient time left over.
Matt,
Yeah, she ended with
okay?
more than 50
I'm gonna
seconds
try
on
and
the
go up,
clock.
alright? I think so,
All right,
yeah.
we have our first male competitor up.
This is Ilya
Yeah, so I'm basically
Kuroshkin.
gonna go for the men's in the hole
From
and then
Russia.
women's up top.
Strong Russian climber.
Starting his ascent here on the vertical portion. So this men's route goes in through this largely overhanging part.
Ilya from Russia, clip number 35.
All right, and he's getting up close to the first clip. And he's into the first clip there. Going to go ahead and clip that second clip before he gets into the overhang. He knew exactly what move to make there next. With a match. Nice work, no hesitation there getting into that.
Smooth move to release his feet and go straight into the 9.
Reach up to the next hold there and into the figure 4. A lot of switch back and forth here, trying to wedge his feet up a little bit higher.
Put himself in a position to make that reach. Well done. Trying to get a little bit of traction with his feet.
Going for the clip number 4 here. He's having to think about where to put his feet here to make this next reach.
A little bit of spinning, trying to get control, figure out where he needs to be.
It's going to be quite a reach there.
Make that move.
There we go, nice job.
Good precision.
All right, and then onto this hanging volume here. Interesting way to straddle that there. And on to clip number 6.
Yeah, I guess clip number 6. Continues onwards.
Really moving through there without too many issues.
Into clip 7.
Making his way over to the right side of this route. He has 3 more clips in the overhang. Then he's back onto a vertical portion.
Good push to a hook.
2 minutes on the clock.
He's burned a lot of time making his way through this overhang. He's made steady progress, but we'll see if it's enough to get him onto the wall and to the top of the route.
Yeah, might be cutting it a little close to make it to the top, but let's see him at least hopefully make it back to this vertical portion here, which he's getting into right now. Definitely some acrobatics involved there in that dismount or getting up onto the ice. So he's got clip 12 right above him. Hopefully he doesn't miss that.
Soon we'll have Vilma Torvi, youth climber, come and assist us with a little bit of commentary. Ilya clips clip number 13.
Oh, great. He's got 5 clips to go to top out.
A little bit less than a minute now.
40 seconds on the clock.
Getting right into quick 15 there.
Oh! And a fall from Ilya Kuroshin.
Nice start.
Great climbing.
Next up on the women's shoot, Vivian from Switzerland. Team number 44.
Vilma Torvi with us.
Yeah, hi.
We've got bib number 44, Vivienne Laburile, about to start the women's route. This morning was Vilma's first dry tooling competition, is that right?
Well, no, actually, I was in the youth championships earlier,
Okay,
but first, adult competition.
okay. You did pretty well. What did you think of it?
Well, I surprised myself. I didn't know that I could get that far. The women's route was, you just needed to be really fast, and I'm not sure that maybe it's the same thing with this. It looks kind of similar. Good holds.
Vivian moves past the first quick draw.
Vivian's clipping, getting ready to clip the first draw.
And gets skiing number 1 and
Yes,
2.
it's making good progress here.
Good weight shift and into clip number 3. We've seen her pink shoes yesterday when she climbed and a little bit this morning, but in the sunshine, they're really popping.
Yeah, they're amazing. You can really see where she's climbing.
Strong climbing to clip 4.
Gets a long reach.
No struggles at all with that intellect.
And moves into the blue volume.
Matching and going for another long reach.
Those rock holds are really slippery. That one's really smoothly from her.
Small edge. And a bit of a slip.
Oi, oi. She manages to keep that.
Bit more of a slip. And clipping 8.
Vivian gets the clip.
Strong moves from Vivian.
No struggles with that big one.
Two minutes on the clock.
She's moving really well and still has quite a lot of time if she just keeps moving.
Solid Stein pull.
Shaking her hand.
You shake your hands and yes, you
In on clip 11. Another solid reach.
One minute on the clock.
Clip 12. Maybe she'll go straight for 13. She'll reposition her feet. Make her reach up.
30 seconds on the clock.
Oh, she's so close.
30 seconds remaining. See if she can get it together.
10 seconds on the clock.
10 seconds.
Will she get it?
There's the clip.
And she topped. Amazing work.
Celebration
Yeah.
from Vivian Labrile.
And she's happy. It was a great time. Yeah, I'm not sure if the route might be too easy. We have already seen 2 tops.
We'll have to see. Maybe we'll just send them to the men's route. I don't know. I don't know
Yeah.
how this works.
It's going to be a race.
Yeah, it might be.
Next up on the men's route, we have Artem Basensky from Russia.
Artem Bazetsky from Russia is climbing bib 82.
This start before the overhang has been technical on every route before, and it doesn't look any easier right now than it has been.
Artem moving up the roof.
Always fun to see the leg release and reposition.
Yeah, they make it look so easy.
I could do it maybe once or twice, but try it 20 times and I'll be in bed tomorrow.
Yeah, that's a quite long roof if you keep doing that with every move. But these athletes don't seem to struggle with that.
No, it's incredible to watch the those that are skilled with the figure 9s and figure 4s just transfer and walk themselves up the route.
Yeah, it's just It looks so easy. Like it's the same move every time, just different holds.
You try it yourself and you're a little bit lost if you haven't worked it before.
Yeah,
It's easy to get confused. Of course, it's a, you know, maybe it's like, it is like walking or anything else once you learn it.
yeah. But when you first start doing it, you really get twist and just fall off. You really need to practice it, and it's a different with rope because there's always a chance that you'll get tangled.
Right. Completing the moves cleanly can be quite a challenge. That's clip 7 for Artem.
He still seems to have all his energy. No slowing down at all.
3 minutes on the clock. Arden making his way up the roof very nicely.
Smooth climbing. We'll have to see how far Artem can get before the time goes out. Perhaps he'll
It's a long
slip
reach.
from hold. That is a long reach.
But he managed to stick it.
Not the most secure pick placement. But it looks like it's doing him all right, and there he goes.
No.
He knew it was iffy, but he couldn't back off of it.
Yeah, yeah. That's the struggle when you do a big move. If you hit it, you just can't, correct it or replace it. You just need to do.
Make use of it.
Yeah, yeah,
And if you slip, then that's it.
exactly.
Next up, we have Yulia Filateva for the women. Here we see Artem packing up his stuff.
Next up on the overshoot, we have Lena from Russia, bib number 14.
And here we see a replay. That slipped off.
Heartbreaking fall.
Yeah, it really is.
Yulia getting ready to climb.
It's gonna be interesting to see how she's gonna do.
Starting out of the best wall.
Yulia starting off. approaching the first draw.
Juliana now moving past the first quick draw.
Going ahead and clipping the first clip.
And just a reminder, there are still sausages for sale in the green food tent. So grab it if you want it.
She knows that she can't pull that other axe too far out, otherwise it's gonna pop. And there it is.
Solid Stein pole. Now she'll make the second clip.
In the clock, and Juliana is moving past the green volume.
She's picking up the pace a little bit.
At this rate, she may finish the route, but she might not finish the route in time.
Yeah. It's not really that good when, you know, it comes about the time. And she's using the different part of that hold than other competitors.
Into clip 6. Three minutes remaining.
She needs to speed up if other competitors are gonna top it too. Oh, and there's a long reach, but she didn't have any struggle at all.
2 minutes remaining.
Not the most secure placement. She's in on clip 9.
Crowd is cheering and she knows that she needs to move.
Clipping 10.
Shaking her hands there.
Getting a good rest on that Stein pole.
Yeah.
Making the reach.
Juliana gets the hold there. Blue volume. Still 1 minute on the clock.
Clip 12. And a minute remaining.
Oh,
Oh,
that was close.
a slip, but she already had a placement in her right hand. She'll make clip 13. We'll see if she can finish the route.
Looks solid.
30 seconds remaining.
Good kicks. And she topped it too.
Excellent climb from Yulia Filateva.
Next up on the men's route, we have Valentin from Ukraine with the lead number 84.
We've got Valentin Supaivan climbing for not Russia, Ukraine. Already past the first draw and into the first clip.
So as Vilma was saying, although the beginning of this route is vertical rather than overhanging, it's still quite a technical portion here. But the climbers so far have been going through that very quickly.
Good hook, releasing his feet. Into clip 3.
Valentin now heading up the roof.
All right, into clip number 4 there.
Siihen menee
Louise.
toinenkin. Valo. Joo.
Nice transition with the feet there.
There we go. A little bit of adjustment to his placement.
4 minutes on the clock.
4 minutes remaining. Valentin continues to clip 6.
Johtoja kyllä riittää.
And over onto that hanging volume there.
Long reach.
Long reach, but steady placement there.
Valentin pulls that view for
Matching.
onwards.
Clipping into 7.
Straight onto that next hold there. Bit of a reach
Trying to
there.
move quick.
Wasn't quite able to grab that hold on the first try. There we go.
Certainly trying to show a little bit of a hustle. Whether he actually climbs faster than the previous climbers, we'll see.
Shaking his hands out a little bit. Big reach there. Good foot
Hopefully it's
placement.
secure. Going to make another placement with his tool.
Looks a
Trying
little-
to. He knows that he doesn't want to stay there too long. Doesn't
Very-
trust it too much.
Very tedious placement there, but he's moving on to the next one.
Climbing in
feet
great
planted.
style.
And he's almost through with this overhang. He's got one more clip here, which he can get, yep, from the vertical. Oh no, he's lost one axe.
Oh,
That's a
That is let's see
an
if he
annoying
can
way to
make it.
burn time here. He definitely doesn't want to drop that.
Going to make it. Oh!
No!
No!
Oh, and
Valentin
one axe
Supovin.
down, and he taps out.
Valentin coaches Isaacs.
Oh,
That's it for him.
What a shame. Excellent climb.
unfortunate
Small
that it ended there.
mistake.
Oh, and he was close to getting it back too. Oh, look at that reach. He was so
Oh
close.
no. Oh no.
And then,
Just too much to handle. What a heartbreak. What an absolute heartbreak.
that's not the way you want to go out in the finals, but it happens.
That's right. Ah,
In the meantime, we have our next woman competitor here, Valeria Bogdan.
from Russia.
So now we're waiting to see with anticipation whether she's going to be the fourth female to top this route.
Next up on the women's route, we have ballerina from Russia, bib number 18.
Okay, Valeria up on the route, making her first moves in. Nice placements here.
Little bit of difficulty making the placement.
Struggling a bit to find that notch to put the tip of that pick in. But she's got it now, trying to match on that hold. Looks like she might be rethinking that match, so let's see if she goes for it. Doesn't look like it. There we go. She's able to manage that match.
There we go with the solid stand pull, and she's in on the first clip.
We had Velma, one of the youth climbers, here chatting with us for a bit, and we're going to try to get some other climbers in here at some point today. But in the meantime, we have another special guest. She won't be doing much commenting on the climbing, but we have a dog friend here in the commentary glass cage. If we ever get a camera shot over here, maybe we'll catch a glimpse of her. But in the meantime, you might hear her squeaking in the background.
Ballerina now moving towards the left side of the wall.
Valeria into foot number 4 here, going directly for foot 5. Nice reach there.
Bit of a long reach. She's clipped into the 6th clip.
switch over there to that small hold. Good management of her weight there and where she's leaning.
Solid placements. In on clip 7.
So she's got about 2.5 minutes, just over 2 minutes here. Clip 8 of 14.
Placements. Going for long reach.
Nice job. No
She's got it.
hesitation there.
50 on the clock.
Choking up on her tool and
Onto that
making
rock
the next
hold there.
placement.
No issues with that rock hold. Great job.
Recounts being up. One on the clock.
Okay, so she's got just under a minute here. She's got 3 more clips. Let's see if she can make it.
All right.
She's really only got a couple moves here to make until she's at the top. So if she can keep her focus and keep this pace up, she should be fine.
Into clip 13.
2 more holds. There we go. Oh, and she's there.
That's it.
4th climber. 4th female climber and 4th to top it.
Nice one.
Excellent job on her part.
It's going to be interesting to see how they decide to deal with this route issue here. Or the fact that all the women are sitting to top the route. So we have Yannick Glathard here, getting ready to get on the men's route.
Hopefully no mistakes.
I'm sure the crowd is expecting big things from him,
Next up on the men's route,
given his performance in Denver and his performance so far here in Oulu.
Yannick Glathard from Switzerland.
Yeah, you can definitely tell he's
Incredibly precise pick placements.
precise and also hustling up the wall.
Oh!
And a slip off. Not what was expected
See it for Yannick.
from Yannick here.
Wow.
Unfortunate mistake there.
Wow. A little bit of bitter disappointment from Yannick Glathard.
Here we're going to get to see that shot again. Oh, just lost control there. Way too much lateral motion there and taking with his picks.
Just came off. It looks like he's in good spirits about it.
Have Luckily, he got some great climbing in this weekend, though, and got through both of the routes in the qualification rounds today, so he should be happy with the times he did get in. And
Yeah, it's too bad. If he had done the same in qualifications, he would have had a do-over. Mira Alhonsuo of Finland getting ready to climb. Recently competed in Denver. As I'm sure most of these other climbers have. However, this is her backyard. Training here at this tower whenever she gets the chance.
And Mira did great this morning in the qualification rounds, of course, which is why she's here. I think the crowd's pretty excited to see her get up there.
We're now starting out at the base of the wall.
All right, and Mira starting out here. Getting into it with great
Mira
pace.
has also been competing in the World Cup this year and coaching the youth team for Finland.
Moving quickly up the route.
So Mira also coaches the Finnish youth team.
Going for the Stein pole and making clips 1.
On the clock.
And clip 2.
Passing new volume.
Making careful movements. Clipping into clip number 4. Moving from here onto the intellect hold.
Knowing exactly where to place her pick there.
Toe caught up on the rope a little bit. Mira's husband, Dapio, came in just behind Liam Foster in the men's qualifications, both of them not making finals.
So all of the men, as we've said earlier, that are competing were able to top both of the qualification routes. So any of the men who didn't top both didn't make it into the finals today.
Moving quickly. Going to go ahead and clip the 8th clip. shaking out a bit and
Still 2.5 minutes on the clock.
making clip 9.
She's got plenty of time here.
2.5 minutes.
4 more clips.
Going to make a Stein pull and continue upward.
Oh, really shaking those arms out there. Smart move before this volume.
Strong side hold, getting her feet placed out to the right.
Still 1.5 minutes on the clock.
1.5 minutes left. Into clip 12. 2 more moves. 3 more moves. Crowd cheering for Mira. Into clip 13. Making the last move. She's made it to the top. And clipped the last clip.
Way to go, Mira. All right, getting a nice cheer
Excellent.
there from the audience. Feeling pumped up. Happy with that performance, I'm sure. Happy and a little bit pumped. Looks like
Thrilled.
she's a little bit tired there. Really pushed it on those last couple moves.
Absolutely stoked to make it to the top. She did move quick. Think she might feel a little bit extra comfortable in the setting. Different moves than she's used to.
But familiar place.
Familiar place, and clearly that route is not so difficult that she shouldn't be able to finish it, it seems. Next for the men, we've got Pauli Salminen, another Finnish climber. Getting ready to climb the overhanging route.
Taking a look, making a little bit of a plan there before he gets his tools out and gets ready to go.
Next up on the men's route, we have Pauli Salminen, also from Finland.
A lot of support for Pauli here. He really proved to be a smooth climber. Really steady. We'll see if he can keep it together.
Yeah, so Pauli here on the first couple moves of the route. Taking his time, making careful placements there. He looks really relaxed and seems like he's thinking deliberately about his moves rather than trying to fly up that route.
Carefully placing his axes where Yannick took his fall.
So climbing up to the first clip here. Making use of that volume for some foot support.
Bolly doesn't seem to be in a rush to finish the route. I think he just wants to see how far he can get at his own pace, which may be the ticket.
Yep, I think he knows how crucial it can be to make careful placements and not feel too rushed on these holds.
Good pick management. Camming his heel into the volume a little bit. Going for the
Oh.
reach on one hand.
All right, and then going into that, figure 4 there, and figure 9 to get that support.
Working himself up, making the clip to number 3.
Seemed like at first he was determined to make the move without the 4 or the 9, and then realized that he was going to have to use that support for his legs. And hooking the back of that volume there a little bit. Nice reach there.
Good Stein pull. He's going to make clip 4.
See how he reaches over to that hanging volume there.
Making his placement and putting his feet onto the volume, or at least one.
Definitely taking his time here, making sure he's stable before he lets go of anything.
Bolly makes it through and clips number 7.
So he's got
Steady
just over
pace.
2 minutes here. Be interesting to see if he can get through this overhang here.
Releases his feet. Replaces them into clip 8. He's got about 2 minutes left on the route. Long reach.
Looks like he feels confident on that placement there. And on to the next hold. He's got clip 11 in, and he's going to be headed to the vertical.
Nearly done with the overhang. See if you can make a clean dismount.
There we go. All right.
Clean release.
Got his pick down with him.
Minute and a half about to climb through
Yep, there we
the
go.
vertical.
Clipping 12 there above him, making use of that volume there for his left foot. It's quite a reach over to that next hold. Below clip 13.
Stretch
There we go.
to there. Get his heel around the corner.
Oh, and just a nice pull up on that axe there. And into clip 13. All right. He's just about out of time here. See if he can manage one more clip.
A little bit of a reach.
All
And
right.
he's timed out. Great climb for Pauli Salminen.
So he's able to reach that hold up there by the 14th clip, but wasn't quite able to make the clip.
Up next, we have Marion Thomas from France getting ready to climb. There's Pauli's replay of his clean pull-up.
It's a move worth making when you know you're at the end of your route. And of course, the competitors can't really see the time unless they're craning their necks to look, but you have the audience out here yelling, shouting up at them, letting them know how much time they have left.
Marion Thomas realizes that it's a race and that the route should go. Trying to stay in control, but still keep some speed.
Yep, quick transition over to the second clip there.
Bit of a reach.
All right, reaching right up to the third.
All right.
She's definitely brought the hustle. All right, straight from clip 4 to clip 5.
Right into the fifth clip. And a little bit of a struggle.
Able to recover there, though.
Might just show how much hustle she's trying to bring. Maybe a little bit too much.
Yeah, it's hard if you have the mindset that you know you have to be racing the clock and you're trying to make your moves as fast as possible, but you still want to be deliberate with your moves and not slip off of something just because you're rushed.
Big reach to the clip. A side pull, and she's in on clip 8. Good climbing from Marion Thomas. Let's see if she tops the route. Lots of cheering from the crowd.
Right into clip 11 there. Gonna get up onto this blue volume here. She's got 3 clips remaining.
Lots of cheering. Solid moves. A couple more moves and she's made it to the top.
Yep, you can see her final 2 holds there. Oh, missing that clip. She got it on the second try.
She's in and
Clip 14.
through clip 14.
All right.
Excellent job.
Another finisher. Looking quite pleased with that.
Next up, we have Vadim Malshukov from Russia.
Let's see if Vadim can make it any further than the past few climbers here. All right, using his hand on that first hold there. Getting off that hanging volume and onto the wall. Maybe thought he'd save himself a little bit of energy or time by just grabbing that hold with his hand.
Next up on the men's route, Vadim from Russia, bid number 33.
Six minutes remaining. Another hand on the hold. No issue there. Climbing quickly.
Yeah, smooth transitions here again from figure 4 to figure 9 and back to figure 4 and to figure 9.
Big move from Vadim. Into clip 4. He's made quick progress so far.
And a nice reach up.
Into the Stein pole. Clip number 5. And onto the hanging volume. There he goes. Bit of a slip.
See if he can recover from that. Get his feet up on the volume. There he goes.
Good recovery so far. Let's see if he can get off.
Using his hand there for a little bit of an assist. Yesterday in the youth competition, we were seeing a lot of this hand hold phenomenon here of foregoing the ice pick and using your hand instead. And on some of these bigger holds, that might be an efficient way to save a little bit of energy. And especially if you're unsure of where to place your pick, might save you some time. Shaking his hands out a little bit here, trying to get a bit of a rest before he moves on. He's only got 2 clips left on the overhang here.
Trying to move quickly. He's doing pretty well. That's a piece that's taken out others before. We'll see.
Looking good.
He's into clip 11. And we'll see if we can get a clean dismount. And how far he can get up to the wall. He's got about 2.5 minutes left. Trying to set himself up to make this big move.
Yeah. Oh, yep. Just taking a little bit of hop off that volume there to get that next hold.
There it is.
Grabbing the side of the wall as well. And he's into clip number 13. If he can get to clip number 14, I think he'll be the
That will be the
lead
furthest so far.
Yep. And it looks like,
It looks like he'll make the clip.
oh yeah, and as far as time goes, he has plenty of time.
About 1.5 minutes remaining.
If he can move
Let's
through
see
these
if
holds,
Vadim Malshugov can finish the route.
yeah. If he can keep up this pace and really move through these holds, he has a chance there. He only has 3 more clips to go. And only about
Trying to position himself so he can make that big reach.
shake out a little bit. Oh,
Vadim almost loses it.
trying again for that reach there.
Trying to get the best angle possible.
And he's got it. On to clip 16. Still has a minute left here. Looks like he might be the
Steady
first one.
placement into 17. That's it.
Oh,
If he can make the
one more
last
hold.
move, he'll have topped the route. Let's see if we can get it.
Oh, big push there.
If he can get himself over his toes.
Using his right hand to hold the side of that volume
That's
there.
it. And
Help him
Vadim
reach up.
finishes the route.
All right. First male competitor to top the route. There's 2 more male competitors.
Kevin
Let's see.
Husser is up next, and Lona Ladervant after that. But first we have a female contestant, Annie Bertling from Finland.
And he's been climbing and competing for years and doing a lot of training here at this tower. She was chatting with us yesterday on the live stream for a little while. I'm sure she'll pop in later this afternoon if she has time before the award ceremony. Give us some insight into the route and how it's felt today. The pressure's on for these ladies here to climb quickly, so
We'll see how she does. There's a lot of crowd cheering for Annie, as well as some on the live stream.
making a little bit of a plan for herself there before she hops on.
Another climber who's got quite a bit of experience on this wall. Based in southern Finland. It's not a short trip. to get here, but it's not too long either. There's lots of events, lots of friends climbing here.
Yeah, the climbing community here in Oulu is really active here at the tower, as well as with indoor and outdoor rock climbing as well. So really brings a lot of folks together here in Finland and keeps the Finnish climbing community tight-knit.
Quite active. Into the first clip.
Move right towards free volume.
Double checking that hold a little bit there.
Trying to find a best placement.
On the clock.
We're all sure she will do well, but will she do it fast enough?
And you're grabbing the hold in the blue volume. And make the clip.
All right, on to clip 6 there. She's got just under 4 minutes left. Almost halfway through the route here.
Into clip 7. That's clip 8. And we'll see.
She's looking quite relaxed still.
And you're moving to left. To the hold.
Certainly calm and collected.
Haven't seen her resting much yet.
Making use of the rock hold.
3 minutes on the clock.
Making sure she gets that clip 9. Going ahead and clipping 10.
She's got about 2.5 minutes here. She has 3 more clips to go.
We'll see how much time she ends with. Crowd chanting, cheering Enni on. Got about 1.5 minutes. She makes the last move.
All right,
And
she's on to
she's
the last
topped her
hold.
out.
Now for her to get that clip in, let's see.
Clipped
Well over a
and
minute
finished.
left.
Excellent.
So we've got one more female climber to go.
Cena Gertz.
And Enni completed that route with 1 minute, 20 seconds on the clock. I believe that's the quickest so far. All right, our next male climber is tied in here.
Kevin Husser from Switzerland.
And we are starting to run out of daylight here in Oulu. It is 5:47 p.m. We got folks taking lights out to the tower to make sure we have good lighting for the rest of the climbers here. All right, and Kevin is on to this first hanging volume here.
Marion Thomas with the fastest time for the women, 4 minutes and 25 seconds, followed by Enni Bertling, 4 minutes and 39 seconds, followed by Mira Alhonsuo, 5 minutes and 11 seconds. If you're wondering who's in the top for the women, it's Marion, Enni, and Mira. Now we're watching Kevin Husser climb on the hold that Yannick Gladhard slipped off of.
And grabbing that volume with his hand a little bit for stability, moving past that hold. All right, getting up to that first clip there, just before the overhang.
And the lights have come on. There we go. Don't want to have too much swinging.
Nice.
Both picks on.
Has his foot wedged nicely in that volume there. See if he can maintain that.
Get a good reach up. Smooth and clipping third clip.
Kevin making his way up the roof, getting the clip, and more onwards.
All right. Already into clip number 5 there, getting onto the hanging volume here. See if you can stabilize it.
Still 4 minutes on the clock.
4 minutes remaining. We'll see how Kevin does. Looks like he's got a steady placement there. Going to make the reach for the next clip.
All right.
Into clip 8 already. Gaining a little bit of momentum here.
We haven't seen him take really any rest here yet, so let's see him push it through the rest of this overhang.
Kevin seems quite determined.
Likely gonna go, yep, directly into clip 10 here. He's got one more on the overhang and then he's over to make the transition to the vertical wall.
There we go.
All right,
Hopefully a clean dismount.
yep. A little different style for the dismount there, but he made it over there. Has some-
Fortunately, there's not points for creativity.
That's right.
Kevin's doing well. Into clip 12.
Let's see how he goes about getting to this next hold here. We've certainly seen some different techniques for this so far. He's still got over a minute, 2 minutes here, excuse me. Plenty of time. All right. Made that reach. Matching on that hold there.
Clipping himself into clip number 13. If he can make it through clip 14, he should be in second place.
All right, still has about a minute and a half left. He's setting himself up to possibly top this route.
Still 1 minute on the clock.
Let's see how quickly he can run through these. There's only 3 holds left and 3 clips left, so he has the chance here.
That's right. It's a small one.
And then getting on top of this volume here. All right, into clip number 17.
Excellent job.
Let's see him work his feet onto this volume and see if he can make that last reach real quick before he runs out of time. Struggling a little bit there with the foot placements.
I don't know how well that will work for him. Let's find out. He's got the
Nice
reach.
job.
That's it. That's the
All
top
right,
for
into
Kevin
clip
Huser.
18. Second male to make it to
Excellent
the
job.
top. More than happy with his performance. Nice pose for the camera there. He was definitely on a full extension there to get from the overhang to that vertical wall. You could really see it on that replay. All right, next is our last female competitor.
Final climber for the women is Cena Gertz.
From Switzerland. Tying herself in here.
Cena looking ready to climb. Starting the route.
Next up, our last female competitor, Cena. from Switzerland.
All right, and Cena getting into this route, knowing that it's about speed at this point. Not wasting any time in this first sequence here. Looks like she knows exactly how she wants to go for each hold. She's going to go for the match here on this.
For the men's, first place is held by Vadim with 6 minutes and 7 seconds to the top. Kevin Huser, 6 minutes and 18 seconds to the top. And Ilya Kuroshkin just behind them.
So Ilya didn't top, but he
Made
made it to the 15th clip there.
14th or 15th.
Still 4 minutes, 45 seconds
Cena was one of 2 females to top one of the qualifying routes. So with that in mind, we may expect her to climb with an advantage. Or at least you could imagine that she might keep up the pace.
Yeah, judging by her performance this morning, she should
She might
be at
be
the
able
top
to,
of the list here.
yeah, come in and steal a position in the top 3.
And she's definitely hustling through here. She's got about 4 minutes left still. Already getting up onto clip 9 here. She seems like she really knows how to go for each hold. No hesitation. Knows where the
Climbing really
sweet spot is.
confidently. Into clip 11.
Making that reach.
Still moving quickly. She knows she's got to hustle. She's doing a pretty darn good job as well.
Oh, and she's got plenty of time on that clock. Over 2.5 minutes left. And into clip number 13 here. Still
Making
over
the
2
last
minutes.
move. We'll see if it was fast enough. She did it. She made it to the top. Excellent job from Cena Gertz.
Really hustled up that wall. It's going to be close there for first, second, and third for women. And Cena, much like Enni on this route, didn't have to really stop for any breaks. Didn't seem to get too pumped at any point. Might just be the adrenaline from the
Our
race.
final climber of the evening, Lona Ladevant. Lona is tying in.
Final climber of the night here. All right, he looks like he's ready to go. A lot of anticipation here to see if he's going to be the next climber to make it to the top. Getting those arms warmed up. Temperature's dropped a little bit here since the sun's gone down.
That's right. It's hard to know. He could slip. Thought Yannick was going to give us a good show. And he did give us a show, but it was a short one.
Next up, our last competitor, Luna from France.
All right. There he goes, getting onto that volume.
After Luna, there will be a fire show, so please stick around. And also the award ceremony will be right after this fire show.
Luna moving quickly.
The next bus leaves 6:30.
Through the holds that Yannick slipped from. Making his way to the first draw.
Nice work here. He's getting onto that overhang. 5 minutes, 45 seconds left.
You can see he's breathing a little bit hard. See a lot of
5 minutes, 30 seconds on the clock.
5.5 minutes remaining for Luna.
Nice smooth transition there.
Going to clip 3.
Ooh, a little bit of a slip there from his feet. Good recovery.
Making quick work of the route. Into clip 7, I believe. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now he's clipping 6 there.
Onto the hanging volume. Good movement.
All right. No issues transitioning off that volume.
Already
There we
clipping
go.
7
Getting it over onto this right
through
side piece.
8.
4 minutes on the clock. Luna's already at clip number 9.
He's got 4 minutes. 4 minutes remaining, and he's almost through that overhang there. Making great time.
Lots of crowd
Ooh,
support.
A little bit of foot slippage there, but good recovery. Let's see how he makes this transition over.
Less than 4 minutes remaining for Luna.
All right, nice quick transition over to the vertical wall. Into click 12, and then no issues at all with that reach onto the piece on the volume.
Second part of the roof.
Making great time so far.
Clip number 13.
Not a minute to waste.
Only a few holes to go. Still 3 minutes to clock.
Trying to get his rope organized. Put his placement in. Go for the next hold. Looks like Luna will top the route. We'll have to see what his time is. A couple moves left.
He's got just over 2.5 minutes here. Working his way onto that big volume there.
Steadying himself.
All right. Into clip 17. Let's see if he decides to climb up onto that volume or stay to the left of it. He's going for on top of it.
See if he'll make the move.
Using that right hand on the edge of the volume for a little bit of extra support.
There we go.
Onto the last hold.
That's it.
And into the last clip.
That's it.
Just under 2 minutes on the clock.
Excellent.
Great performance.
Please stick around for the fire show.
So we should have some results here in just a few minutes.
The women's top results are Cena Gertz with 3 minutes and 51 seconds, Marion Thomas with 4 minutes and 25 seconds, Annie Bertling 4 minutes and 39 seconds, followed by Mira Alhonsua, Annabelle Bouchard, Valeria Bogdan, Julia Filateva, Vivian Labarile.
So Cena, Marion, and Annie medaling. Cena in first, Marion in second, and Annie in third.
For the men, we're waiting on Luna's official time. Currently, Vadim is in first, 6 minutes and 7 seconds. Kevin Huser with 6 minutes and 18 seconds. And Ilya coming in without topping the route, just behind those two. We'll see. Luna makes it to the top in 4 minutes and 48 seconds, taking first place in Fin-Ice 2019. This concludes our broadcast. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we hope you